Although perilous looking, the first provides a generous landing area and requires the player hit an uphill second to a large but undulating green. The player should try to favor the left side of the fairway for a better look at the green. The bunker may come into play for longer hitters. The green features a false front, so take plenty of club on your second shot. Most pins will be located in the back half of the green. The second at Ballyhack provides one of the best views of the golf course and the Blue Ridge Mountains. The player needs to avoid the 3 fairway bunkers on his first shot. From there, the strategy of the hole is dictated by the location of the flagstick. With 2 distinct openings to the green, the player needs to pick the best angle to approach the hole and leave himself a comfortable distance for his third shot. Once on the green, the player will be afforded one of the best views in modern golf. Birdies will be awarded to the player who plays smartly. The first of the par 3s at Ballyhack makes a bold statement. This long par 3 plays into a small valley and is bordered by Soul Run on the left side. The player must have an accurate distance shot to get close to the hole because the green is large but sectioned by undulations. A right-to-left ball flight will have an advantage in most cases here. The fourth hole offers the player multiple routes by virtue of a 4-terraced fairway. The player should try to hit it long and down the middle to take advantage of the steep fairway terrace. This will give the player a chance to ride down the slope and gain yardage, shortening his second shot to the green. Play to the center of this 2-shelve green and work for your 2-putt, as leaving your second in a greenside bunker will probably ensure a bogey. The fifth is a true links-style hole that allows multiple driving strategies to a huge fairway. A controlled distance drive with a utility club down the left side will leave a longer but more level shot into the green. For those who must hit driver, playing straight at the green over the fairway bunker leaves a much shorter shot into the green, although more significantly uphill. The large green is protected by bunkers all around and multiple tiers in the putting surface. The sixth at Ballyhack allows the gambler either a chance to drive the green or potential for certain calamity for the attempt. The disciplined play from the tee is a moderate left long iron or utility club towards the angel bunker in the hillside. Anything to the left of that starts running out of room across the fairway, but puts the player closer to the green. The green is protected by deep bunkers. This hole will yield many birdies. Ballyhack's seventh hole is a mid-length par 3 which plays across the Horseshoe Moor to a large green that sits on a ledge above the lowlands. The seventh allows the player to take dead aim at the flagstick. The only places to miss here are short of the green or through the green. Avoid bunkers at all costs and you should make par here. The eighth hole demands precise shots to make par because Horseshoe Creek bisects the fairway in the landing areas. The percentage play is down to the left side of the fairway, past the sycamore tree. This option leaves the player with a short iron to the green on the other side of the creek. Those who opt to hit the right side of the fairway will eliminate the creek on their second shot, but take on more risk with their drive. Once reaching the medium-sized green, most players should have no problem making 4, which is a good score on this understated hole. Most days, the par 5 ninth hole plays into the wind. The player must take aim at Ballyhack's iconic silos across Pitzer Road and avoid the hell bunker in the middle of the landing area. After the first shot, the player can advance as far down the hole as comfort allows while avoiding the right side. The third shot will usually be a short iron to an elevated green with 2 distinct tiers. Play to the proper tier for the best chance at a birdie. This sweeping par 5 is extremely well defended and sets the tone for what's to come on the back 9. The drive should be aimed at the left side of the fairway. The second shot requires the player to decide which second landing area is preferred, short of the dominant fairway bunkering on the left or beyond. Depending on the location of the player's second shot, the rim bunkers might come into play, which are perilously placed along the edge of the crater protecting the green. A more traditional-looking hole, the 11th at Ballyhack, is a medium short hole with an abundance of risk-reward. Try to drive the ball as far up the narrowing fairway as you can. Some will even try to drive the green, which is possible. The only thing the player must do is avoid the sentinel bunker, which stands guard in front of the green. Precision in placing the second will determine the score, but this hole should give up many birdies. The 12th hole at Ballyhack is the first of the long par 4s on the back 9. Playing most times with the wind hurting, a good drive should land over the horizon using the saddle as a guide. To get a more level and visible shot at the large green on the next hill, the smart player will keep the ball from bounding down the hill by hitting a 3 metal off the tee. The second shot must avoid the large bunker on the left of the green, but the small bunker on the right is also no bargain. Birdies will be available here. The old course at St. Andrews inspired the 22,000 square foot double green at the 13th and 15th greens. The 13th starts the series of holes which cross over to take advantage of changing elevations and winds from the next 3 holes. By using this distinctive technique in the routing, at least 1 tee shot and at least 1 second shot will be played into the wind. Avoid the series of bunkers around the green at 13 by aiming for the middle. A shot played into the divide between the greens will usually result in a very difficult 2-putt. Hole 14 is a short par 4 that plays to a natural plateau fairway across the Ballybrook. The player can be as aggressive as he chooses in taking his line to the green, which sits beyond the brook. The second shot is played to a green that is one of the smallest targets at Ballyhack and features a false front. The green has the plateau characteristic of many historic courses and has a bold pitch from back to front. Birdies will be made here, but too aggressive a play may result in a double bogey. The par 5 15th drops over 100 feet in elevations from tee to green and gives the player many routes to the hole. With the prevailing wind usually against, the player can elect to hit a shorter drive in front of the daunting chasm. This will lead to a short layup or a longer but more direct second over the hazard to a very generous landing area. This green is the other half of the 13th and is generous in size in the front but gets very narrow towards the back. Avoid the divide between the greens and birdies will be plentiful. Hole 16 at Ballyhack provides an opportunity for feast or famine on the inward 9. The player can bite off as much landing area as he dares, but any shot too far to the right might go into the Bollybrook that travels the entire length of the hole. The second shot must carry the hazard that cuts across the landing areas. The green is precariously positioned on the end of the feature and appears difficult to hit. One of the more subtle greens on the course, the 16th, will allow birdies. The 17th at Ballyhack is the shortest hole on the course. This uniquely contoured green is precipitously located across the abyss, one of the deepest ravines on the property, and is surrounded by trouble. The green is trisected by a hogback feature demanding a precise short iron to the proper section of the green to have a reasonable chance at birdie. The 18th is a long par 4, nestled in an idyllic valley, leading back to the clubhouse. A good drive will favor the left side of the fairway to circumvent the ancient oak tree guarding the right side. Most players will be left with a medium to long uphill second shot into the largest single green at Ballyhack. Placement is crucial, as this putting surface is well over 20,000 square feet and split by a large trough running through the green. It is easily possible to have putts over 100 feet in length here.